morning, guys. So we are in Miami, and I'm in Miami, but we are in Miami because we are seeing some apartments. I am in this Dodge Outlander or something. No, this is so off topic, but yes. So in case you are not familiar with this car, it's not my Tesla. But yeah, we are in front of this building. Not gonna show it all because maybe I will live here, but we'll see. So now let's go see some properties. Alright, so we are starting the apartment hunting series. I recorded that part, so give you guys like a little bit introduction on what is coming up. So before that, this is my actual apartment. So the apartment tour is coming. I already shot the empty apartment tour. Then it's going to be like actual apartment tour. I honestly cannot make promise on when it's going to be the actual apartment tour because I still have a few things that I need to figure out and I don't honestly know how long it's going to take. Maybe by spring. Fingers crossed, that's the deadline I'm giving myself. That is it, but now let's get started on these apartment tours. So none of them that I'm putting in here are at my actual apartment because I don't want to disclose my address or anything like that. But you guys will see the apartment tour, but not the building or anything like that. For privacy purposes, and I'm sure you guys understand. Anyway, so the first apartment we saw is called Grand Island Square. So this one is saying, hold on, I think it was saying it's in North Miami Beach, yes. So this is located in North Miami Beach. So one thing I would say, North Miami Beach is actually not a bad area. When I was like, when we were first looking at it, I got a few comments about like North Miami, maybe not. But North Miami Beach, it's not bad. So would say the area is probably, I would give 7 out of 10. But so when we got into the apartment, you guys are gonna see the videos. First, like the whole hallway felt like an asylum. The dark, like bunch of tiles. Like you see, like this is like actual wood. Like the entire apartment was like, I think tiles. And I don't know if it is like a Miami thing to keep you cool. I honestly don't understand. It looks not homey. You know what I mean? It looks very not good. It feels very officey slash hospital slash dermatology office or slash dentist. I don't know. So it didn't feel good. And on top of it, so that this unit or all of the units, I honestly don't know, but like doesn't come with a dishwasher. Not like it's like a deal breaker, but I'm just like, why? Because dishwasher is such a basic thing that comes everywhere in your city. So that's, I didn't even expect it. I guess it's like a luxury here. Then on top of it, even the demo unit that showed, and that's in the video, like the drawer was like somewhat broken and like there was like stickiness when you open the drawer. The view is not bad. I mean, it has a balcony, but everything felt very, not even outdated is one thing. I don't think it would be completely outdated comparing to what I have seen in New York. Not at all. But it just felt not very well kept. And she was like, oh, we have security, we have this. Then I also checked the reviews and I also saw people there. It just didn't feel like, it didn't feel safe. Even like the parking lot that you are parking your car, like there's no gate or anything. You just park in the back of the car, back of the building, but like there's no gate. Like no gate, no like fence, like it's kind of like open for all. I don't know how secure I feel about that. Like I didn't like that. And the area itself, it was like, not like amazing, I would say, but like it felt safe for sure, but it didn't feel like, I don't know, it just didn't dig me. So I would just not recommend this one at all. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the one that I kind of had mixed feelings about because, okay, let me start. The name of the place, it's called Cottage Cove. So Cottage Cove is located in Miami Gardens. It's between Norland and Miami Gardens. It's not a bad area. It's actually, I think, pretty safe area. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, this is like my first impressions and from what people have told me. I am not a native Floridian, so I have no idea. It's just what I gathered and also on top of what people told me. That's all I'm saying this based off. I think that it had bad reviews because all of these places honestly didn't have amazing reviews and they were saying like management is not great and some other stuff. This was a new management, so I definitely, you can see the office and everything. I really felt like it was very, very professional, very up to date. That's what I saw even from the office. You guys will see from the video. But on top of it, when we even got to the unit, it was very, very well kept. Very up to date, very like newly renovated and everything. And honestly, the price, I think it was like 1,700 or something. Honestly, I'm like, that was such a good deal, such a good deal. My like cons with this one is like, it's not an apartment complex, it's like a kind of a community, but it's not like it's even a gated community like in between, or like a part of HOA or something like my sister is, like down in somewhere. This was like right off the like road, so it's like there's no gate, nothing, and you're parking in front of your like apartment, but it kind of feels like a house. They call it an apartment, but it's kind of like a house, like one-story house. They also have townhouses and 2 stories too, but they were like still being renovated because it's a new management. I didn't feel super great about it because I feel like coming from New York, and it's just like so used to skyscrapers and everything, and like just that urban environment, this felt super suburban. Not even just suburban, I feel like it felt very like family and like being in there. And I'm like, I'm single, I don't have family, I don't have a dog, like I don't know, I feel like I will be very depressed in here. I don't know, but I feel like for the price, and if there is a family, young family, I would 100% recommend this. Like very, very good deal. Just I feel like the environment and the parking thing and everything, I'm so used to garage and everything, I was like, this is not a match for me. But I feel like for the price and what they were offering, washer and there was like washer and dryer in the unit and everything, like everything that you can imagine, very up to date. Just like the minus of like the community, and because I don't necessarily need the community, but I need some sort of like the gate safety, some sort of that. I didn't see that, hence I said pass. Okay, so this one is called Biscayne Apartments. So this is in North Miami, so area is kind of like iffy. Like it's close to Whole Foods and shit, but like not really great. Like the management was very strange because we had a tour, like no one was there, and I had to talk to someone, be like, I have a tour scheduled, and he's like, what? Like I will talk to someone. Like he was very upset, like very confused, like what's going on. I'm like, you scheduled a tour, we talked, and like his name and everything. I was like, are you George? And he's like, yeah, or Jorge, I don't know which one you say, but like it's like I bothered him. I was like, okay. That was like the first part. Then we had to wait like solid 30 minutes for the tour. While we're waiting, so I saw a tenant that also was like wanted to talk to someone at the leasing office because she was getting an air filter, I think. Then we were like waiting there, so her name is Laura, so we ended up talking to her, and we were like, you know, how do you like the apartment or whatever. She's like, actually I don't. Like, she's like, the air filtration is not good. I mean, like AC is not good. It has breaking down before. It was like hot, so bad. And like she got like 2-bedroom apartment for, I think, for a good price. Speaking of the price, I will put down below if I can find them, the current prices. And like the space, I guess she get more for it, but she's like, the building is not very well kept. Like I don't really feel safe. Even the security guard is like saying like, I wouldn't recommend you going outside like at night. Like not really a secure area. And on top of it, even this one, right, there was a gate at least, but the gate was open, and I told her, I was like, does it close like at time to time? And she's like, no, usually it's always open. Like that gate is essentially like, I don't know, like for the decoration purposes. You know, it's like some people have like these security badges and be saying like, oh, this home is protected by this, but maybe it's not even protected, just for the sake of it. And this was literally just like that. I didn't feel super comfortable. And she was saying like, honestly, I'm just waiting for my lease to go like be up so I can like move out of here. I would not recommend this to anyone. So I was like, yeah, okay, good to know. Because even we checked this facility and everything, it wasn't like good. And also I just to clarify in here, because I'm not like acting like, oh my god, I need luxury or whatever, but these are considered luxury apartments, and the price is not cheap. Like all of these are like, when you add everything up, or when you're choosing something that's livable, or I guess like not even modern, like the livable to today's standard, it comes to 2K and up. So let's just put it out there. So the fact that you're gonna pay that much money, again, that might not seem like a lot of money in New York, obviously, because it's a different story in New York. But in Miami, that's a lot of money. So the fact that they're charging that kind of money, but it's like not providing a lot, I was like, okay, not worth it. Like, because they were showing like amenities, I'm like, I don't really feel safe around here. I don't think I'm gonna use it, you know what I mean? So it's just like, this was definitely a no-no. Now let's move on to the third one. Okay, so this one is called Aliro. This is also in North Miami Beach. This is, out of all of them, I would say the best location so far for the price and everything. Like, very safe area, very nice area. There's so many things around. There's like Tesla supercharger, there's like the Lexus dealership, there's Costco. Everything is very accessible, and like it felt like a very lively area. Apartment complex and apartment itself, not so much. There was a gate and everything, but people were like reviews were like saying like otherwise, like the gate doesn't open, the roach issue and everything, like a lot of issues with the roach and like pest control thing. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to choose that. But also for the price they were charging and my current apartment I was gonna get, so I was like, well, how much am I really saving? And because it's my first apartment moving from New York to here, so I had second thoughts about it. But I feel like not a bad place to choose. Like, location is great, but I feel like the management and everything, because they were also like very confusing with time too, I hated that. I feel like, I don't know if it's a Miami time thing, they were like, come at this time, 9:30, which we showed up, then they were like, oh, actually office doesn't open until 10 a.m. But I was like, you told me to come at 9:30. It was like, there was some miscommunication. That part I did not like, because you don't appreciate people's time. But the building and everything, it's not bad. I feel like if you absolutely don't have a choice, and all the choices that I'm giving in here, I feel like this is actually not a bad option for the meantime. But again, this is just my first observation, like first experience seeing this place. Now let's move on to the last one. Okay, so this property is called Downtown Fifth. This is actually one of the very new properties in downtown area, because even when I went there, like the lobby and everything wasn't ready. There were like an open house that they were doing like from a corner of the, like there's still like some construction going on, but like it was definitely like almost ready. Building is great. I mean, we didn't see the amenities, but like the building itself seemed great, and the views you're going to see, like really good. You can pretty much see entire Miami, like because it's so high up and the floors was like 46 or something. Really good. Price on the other hand, not like I would say, oh my god, so expensive. It seems very practical for the area and everything. 2,200, 2,500, then it was going up, but it was like going so fast for that. But also I wanted to get it anyways, try it. But as soon as I saw the area, that kind of area downtown, like there's part of downtown that's kind of like nice and it's kind of built. The one close to Brickell, it's kind of nice. But the one a bit further away from Brickell, it's kind of like still work in progress. Still homeless people, still just closed shops and like just run down like stores, run down area. Like you don't know what's going on. You're like, am I in a post-apocalypse world, or like what is going on? I didn't get a great feeling about it. So for that reason, I was like paying that much money, but like am I gonna feel safe to go outside and be like, it's okay? Like building was great. I would give 10 out of 10 for the building. And the finishes and everything, like really nice. But like, it's one of those things like people say about downtown LA too. It's like buildings are nice, but like, do you feel safe going outside? Like that, I didn't feel so great about it. Maybe it is safe, but like the fact that there were so many, like I saw like at least 5 homeless people on the street. Nothing wrong with that, just putting it out there. And also closed shops and rundown stores. I was like, oh, maybe not a good choice, because it wasn't also like price was like a budget or like they were giving such a good deal. They were not. So on that aspect, I made a pass and chose this apartment. But that was actually not at a bad option, the building wise. So those were the apartments that I put it on here. Some of them I didn't put in here because they were not really good, and also I didn't have a great feeling about it, that I was like, I wouldn't recommend this to anyone, to be honest. So that's why I made pass those ones. But I will put all the information down in the description so you guys can check them out if you want to. I don't get anything from this, no benefit, just wanted to share with you guys. I know this is so much fun for me to watch people's apartment hunting, and that's why I wanted to share with you guys. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye guys.